Good afternoon, class. I want to start out class by reviewing what we have already learned about the NTeQ model. NTeQ, as you recall, NTeQ means Integrated Technology for Inquiry. The 5 basic components that we have already discussed are the teacher, the student, the lesson, the computer, and the learning environment. Today, I want to expand on our knowledge by talking about the first 3 steps in the NTeQ model. These steps include specifying objectives, matching objectives to computer functions, and specifying a problem. The first step in the NTeQ model is specifying objectives. When determining what the objectives for the lesson are going to be, you have to know what information is expected of the students to learn. Basically, what this means is what is your reason for doing the lesson. The objectives need to be clear and cover the entire lesson. Objectives should also support the school district's goals, standards, and objectives. There are 2 types of objectives that we are going to learn about, and they are behavioral and cognitive. Behavioral objectives focus on conditions, criteria, and instructions, while cognitive objectives are general instructions that specify performance and indicate whether a student has mastered the objective or not. On page 32 in our textbook provides a great example of what a specific objective is. The second step in the NTeQ model is matching objectives to computer functions. To do this, it is best to use words in your objectives such as calculate, create, and sort. As a teacher, you have to analyze how you would achieve the objective if you were the student. Students can use programs such as Word, PowerPoint, and Spreadsheet. These programs usually assist in the learning process by helping students collect and organize data. The third step in the NTeQ model that we will be going over today is specifying a problem. When specifying a problem, you have to decide what the students are going to investigate and what they are going to solve. The problems need to come from the student's world and be meaningful. If the lesson is meaningful, the students are more willing and more motivated to complete the lesson. It is extremely important that the problem is realistic. If the problem isn't realistic, the students aren't going to be motivated in solving the problem. The problem must be clear so that students can develop a firm understanding of the subject. The last thing that you need to think about when specifying a problem is how to involve students in identifying resources that will help them. It's nice if the students and teachers sit down and cooperate and find out what resources are really going to help them in the investigating and solving process. This leads to the 4th step in the NTeQ model, which will be discussed at a later time. Thank you.